What is going on, everyone? My name is Northy and welcome back to the second last day of Northy's month of Team Coach. I had thought this entire time that I had 3 more days to go. Turns out I got 2. I've got tomorrow and today to open up some more packs of Team Coach. And of course, it will not be the last time I open Team Coach packs for the rest of the year. It's just, it'll be the last time you see it daily. So apologies, it's been a bit all over the place, but it just means we are 2 days away from the giveaway winners being announced. So again, it is always in the description of every single video. Go down to the description and enter both the Instagram and YouTube giveaway. One is for a box of Team Coach cards. The other is for a signed Brad Johnson wild card. It is all very much appreciated. All the support you guys have shown. I'm still seeing entries coming through and it's been awesome to see. And we're nearly at the end, boys. We're nearly there. So hope you guys enjoyed Northy's month of Team Coach up until this point. And if you guys still want to join in for all the AFL content you'll be seeing, be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Everything is always very much appreciated. The 7 packs here again today. The final few, we've had a very good run. So no complaints here from me, and I hope you guys are keen to see what we've got in today's video. And here we are, the 7 packs again. This is a part of the final box that I've been opening up. We've still got a lot of the box to go, so I may save that for a future live stream. We'll see how it turns out, but we've got 7 packs here today. Always excited as per usual. There's no difference in any of these videos. I've always been excited to get these packs opened. So 7 here. Keen to see what you guys are seeing here today, and of course hoping for new stuff. But let me know, how have you been going this month of Team Coach? I know that not everyone has been able to open up the same amount of packs that I have, but I would love to know how many packs you guys have got your hands on and what you've pulled over the month. It's been a good month for myself, but I'd hope that it's also been a good month for you guys. So let's see, we got Tim Taranto silver to start. Also have ourselves a Kieran Briggs silver in there as well. What are we seeing for pack number 1? We've got ourselves, starting off the only way I know how, it is a defensive dynamo silver star powers of Lockie Whitfield. There's just no other way I could start it, could there? Always the silver star powers. We've got Jordan Dawson scaling in there as well, with a Caleb Daniel. We've got a Connor Rozee, Graham Myers, Daniel Rioli, and Chad Warner. But obviously last night we had the All-Australian team announced along with a bunch of other awards. I was hoping and had fingers crossed for George Wardlaw taking out the Rising Star, but he polled second. Great work from him, but unfortunately not seeing himself win that Rising Star award. Ollie Dempsey taking that one. You had the AFLPA Most Valuable Player, which ended up being Bontempelli. Again, Bont is having an insane career, and if he doesn't get a Brownlow, that'd be questionable. That'd be very strange. I reckon a lot of people are kind of hoping Bont gets one now with all the accolades he's got over his career. And then you think, I think Dacos had himself a big award during the night. We had ourselves a whole bunch of different ones here and there. I think Sheasel won Best Young Player, which is great to see. I can't remember who won Most Courageous. I know that Zach Butters, I think, got one. He may have got Most Courageous. I can't know for sure, but nonetheless, we move on to pack 2. We got Dom Sheed in there as well. Noah Bolter, and pack 2 is seeing ourselves, yes, a fantasy duos. We got a fantasy duos of the Essendon Bombers. Very nice. Love myself the duos. They are 1 in every 3 boxes. Great luck there. We love that. Beautiful stuff. I actually did get given this by someone else the other day, by Jimmy. You saw him on the video the other day. He pulled one of these and he gave it to me. I've just pulled it for myself. I don't know what that means, but I find a way to always pull doubles. I just find ways. We have Tim Kelly Scanlon in there as well. Tom Liberatore, Todd Marshall, Jeremy McGovern, Dion Prestia, and Mitch Hinge in there as well. That's very nice. We'll take that. Absolutely. Hopefully a bit more on the way too. We'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, few disappointing things, I guess, over the night as well. No Sheasel or Sherry in All-Australian. Definitely sucked. I definitely thought Max Gawn had a much better chance than Sherry, but I was hoping maybe Sherry squeaked it out. Unfortunately, that went to Gawn, who is now a 7-time All-Australian player. Insane from that man. And I was hoping that Sheasel would find himself in that back line, but unfortunately not. And I reckon he could have gotten a spot definitely over Luke Ryan. Luke Ryan, I can't believe, ended up getting it. Even though he has been helpful during the year, his team didn't make finals, and he's kind of one of those players that people have started to realize. I think the best way I've heard it described is he's a kick-to-kick merchant. a glorified kick-to-kicker. That made me laugh a little, but nonetheless, unfortunately, no North Melbourne players, which I guess I can't complain about. North didn't do all too great this year. We got Jared Whitlow in this one, silver, Sammy Walsh silver as well. What are we seeing for insert in pack 3? It's a North Melbourne. It's most recent best and fairest. I don't think he will be this year, but he's definitely going to be up there. Harry Sheezel's silver best and fairest. Unfortunately, we know the deal with the best and fairest. We got them all. We also have the Tom Stewart Scanlons in there as well. Maxi Gawn, Luke Ryan, Nick Newman, Lockie Schultz, and Will Ashcroft. Did Nick Newman get a spot? I think Nick Newman probably deserved a spot, definitely. If I don't know 100%, but some snubs that I'm seeing off of the internet have been, people were sad that Harris Andrews didn't get a spot over the likes of McGovern. McGovern's had a lot said about him and a lot of positive things said. And I don't know how I feel about a player on the 16th ranked team in the back line getting an All-Australian spot for the back. I don't know how I feel about it, but we all know McGovern is a great player, even as age kind of keeps taking a hold of him. He's had himself a great career, and another All-Australian selection is definitely going to make things greater for the rest of his career. But we're also in the midst of trade season. Lots of Richmond players going now. We've got Rioli, Baker, Bolton, and probably a lot more Richmond. I think Graham's another one that's linked out of the club. I'm not sure. It's just a lot of it is getting hectic now in the trade season, along with the Petrarca news we all knew about. We got Jeremy Finlayson to start pack number 4, however, with an Isaac Rankin, both South Australian teams there, and we're seeing ourselves an odd bods. We saw it before. It's Oscar Optimaximus. Got ourselves that guy right there. Yeah, Oscar Allen, he's kind of been riddled by injury, has he not? So, definitely expecting big things from him, I reckon, in the future. But West Coast, I think I've heard people say a few more years probably until West Coast gets good again. But Ben King scaling in there as well. Zach Guthrie, Ned Reeves, Dom Sheed, Kyle Langford, and Nick Blakey. But yeah, trade season is really heating up. Seen a lot of players trying to go interstate. You've got the Richmond players going to Gold Coast, going to the West. We've seen Neil Bullen from Melbourne go to South Australia. And usually it's players trying to go from out of state back home to Victoria, because Victoria's just been a natural footy state for God knows how long. But we're seeing them go elsewhere now, and I'm sure there's going to be players elsewhere who are trying to come back, like Barras trying to come to Hawthorn. So that's one, I guess, other way around. But a lot going out of state. So I'm honestly not mad at it. It means that the game is growing. It means that the local players from out of Victoria, the most footy-centric place in Australia, I'd reckon, there's more support growing elsewhere just from homegrown talent. It's exciting to see. It really is. But we got Cam Guthrie Silver to start this next pack. We then got Dan Houston Silver, who also got himself an AA nod. What are we seeing? Next insert is another silver best and fairest. We've got Harris Andrews. We mentioned him getting snubbed, although we saw Zorko and we saw Neil get themselves a selection in there. That's good for them. But yeah, another one we've already got. Jack Crisp scaling in there too. Paddy Dangerfield, Alir Alir, Adam Treloar, Toby Nankervis, and Charlie Ballard in there. Okay, very, very interesting stuff now. 2 more packs to go. Would like to add a little bit more on top, but I love being able to talk about all this stuff. I guess the most disappointed fact about, or the most disappointing fact about the All-Australian for me was no North players, but yeah, just a few snubs here and there that probably could have gone other ways. Like, I don't think Merritt also was in the All-Australian team, and sure, they didn't make finals, but he had himself a pretty good season. I think, especially because with the squad, the All-Australian squad, I was surprised that Darcy Cameron got the spot over Rowan Marshall, as I've mentioned before, but considering Max Gawn ended up winning it, I don't think Rowan Marshall's spot in the squad mattered too much for the All-Australian team, because if Max Gawn was always going to win it, as it has been proven with his 7th selection, then Marshall really just missed out on the opportunity of being named in the squad. So take that how you will. I don't know whether that means a lot to many people, but yeah, missing out on that opportunity, unfortunately. We've got Jesse Hogan Silver here. We've also got the Mark Blitzarv Silver, and we are seeing in our second last pack. Oh! Ooh, yes, Mike! We got another one, Michael Lenny. I nearly mixed it up the other way around, but we got a rookie wildcard, boys. 2 hits. 2 hits, baby. Michael Lenny from the Adelaide Crows. Very, very good to see. There we go. Add a rookie wildcard to the collection. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it, boys. Yes, that's what we needed. Add that to the hits pile at the left side. We got Oscar Allen Scanlon in there too. Jack Viney, Alex Pearce, Adam Chera, Jack Higgins, and Harry Himmelberg in there as well. What an awesome pack opening so far. I've been having a blast, and we're down to our final pack. Let's see what we've got in this last one. But let me know, who do you think was a snub? Who do you think was taken out of the All-Australian team who probably should have been in? Just who do you reckon didn't get enough credit? Let me know. We got ourselves Jack Ginnivan to start off the last pack though. There's a silver. Jordan Dawson Silver are there as well. And we are seeing for our final pack, getting ourselves... It's another Essendon Best and Fairest. I say another Essendon because I've gotten a few of these. But another Silver Best and Fairest for the Essendon Bombers. There is Mr. Zach Merritt. Unfortunately, not all Australian this year. But we got Clayton Oliver, Tristan Sherry, Brodie Grundy, Christian Petrarca, Jack Crisp, and Charlie Cameron in there as well. Whew, not a bad pack opening. Out of 7 packs, 2 hits. That's always a positive. 1 in 3 boxes. Box hit. Great work indeed. But that is where we are finishing off the second last day of Northy's month of Teamcoach. Really, really good way to do the penultimate round, but you can see the beautiful cards right there on the great camera. Oh, they look so good. I'm very, very happy indeed with today's result. But if you guys are keen on today's video and are excited for tomorrow's video, which I've heard is going to have a few more packs than usual, be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Everything is always very, very much appreciated. Again, thank you all so much for making this month awesome and helping me push through it, because it has been tough at times, but we got there, we're nearly there, and I'm really, really happy we've done what we've done. So thank you again for tuning into this one. I hope to see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.